An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Well done is better than well said. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. He that can have patience can have what he will. In this world, nothing can be said to be certain, except death and taxes. Lost time is never found again. A penny saved is a penny earned. Fish and visitors stink in 3 days. Energy and persistence conquer all things. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. When you're finished changing, you're finished. Hide not your talents, they for use were made. What's a sundial in the shade? If you would be loved, love, and be lovable. 3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. Diligence is the mother of good luck. Genius without education is like silver in the mine. Honesty is the best policy. To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, half shut afterward. Those who govern, having much business on their hands, do not generally like to take the trouble of considering and carrying into execution new projects. The Constitution only gives people the right to pursue happiness. You have to catch it yourself. Never leave that till tomorrow, which you can do today. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Well done is better than well said. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight. The doorstep to the temple of wisdom is a knowledge of our own ignorance. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. Guests, like fish, begin to smell after 3 days. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. To find out a girl's faults, praise her to her girlfriends. The doors of wisdom are never shut. He that falls in love with himself will have no rivals. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some. You may delay, but time will not. Many people die at 25 and aren't buried until they are 75. Little strokes fell great oaks. He that can have patience can have what he will. When you're testing to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. If a man could have half his wishes, he would double his troubles. Who is wise? He that learns from everyone. Who is powerful? He that governs his passions. Who is rich? He that is content. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Necessity never made a good bargain. In wine, there is wisdom. In beer, there is freedom. In water, there is bacteria. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad one to lose it. When the well is dry, we know the worth of water. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. A place for everything in its place. The only thing more expensive than education is ignorance. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Do good to your friends to keep them, to your enemies to win them. Half a truth is often a great lie. We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. The way to see by faith is to shut the eye of reason. Who has deceived thee so often as thyself? It is easier to prevent bad habits than to break them. Happiness consists more in small conveniences or pleasures that occur every day than in great pieces of good fortune that happen but seldom. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. One today is worth 2 tomorrows. Employ your time well if you mean to gain leisure. The worst wheel of the cart makes the most noise. A false friend and a shadow attend only while the sun shines. Glass, china, and reputation are easily cracked and never well mended. The second vice is lying, the first is running in debt. a small leak can sink a great ship. If you would have a faithful servant and one that you like, serve yourself. The only way to be safe is to never be secure. It is hard for an empty sack to stand upright. Creditors have better memories than debtors. If you would keep your secret from an enemy, tell it not to a friend. When in doubt, don't. Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. To err is human, to repent divine, to persist devilish. There are 3 faithful friends, an old wife, an old dog, and ready money. Experience keeps a dear school, but fools will learn in no other. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. Many men die at 25 and aren't buried until they are 70. The doors of wisdom are never shut. He that waits upon fortune is never sure of a dinner. Contentment makes poor men rich. Discontent makes rich men poor. Time is money. He that's secure is not safe. A true friend is the best possession. He that lives upon hope will die fasting. One good husband is worth 2 good wives, for the scarcer things are, the more they're valued. A wise man learns more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. He that would live in peace and at ease must not speak all he knows, nor judge all he sees. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. When you're testing to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. Work as if you were to live 100 years. Pray as if you were to die tomorrow. What you seem to be really. Distrust and caution are the parents of security. There never was a good knife made of bad steel. He that is of the opinion money will do everything may well be suspected of doing everything for money. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. It is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. The best thing to give to your enemy is forgiveness. To an opponent, tolerance. To a friend, your heart. To your child, a good example. To a father, deference. To your mother, conduct that will make her proud of you. To yourself, respect. To all men, charity. Wealth is not his that has it, but his that enjoys it. Content makes riches, for discontentment makes poor. God helps those who help themselves.